Hello guys, I'm Saddam the Bears and I'm back on Mars in my or outside my base because this is a more construction site than a base yet, but I'm working on it every day. So I'm waiting for somebody and this will be a short stream, so because I want to show something and explain how it works. A friend of mine will take a look on the stream. Maybe we can build a very small logic circuit. So this is the greenhouse. We saw it 50 times before. So I will take a look downstairs because I need to check something, and maybe till he will be online I can build a small circuit. It should be a piece of cake as always. So I want to display number here and number there. So I will need logic writers, and I'm absolutely sure. Hello Big Bad Civic, how are you? Welcome back. This will be a, let's say, a short stream from station years because I want to show something to somebody, but I need to find some chips right here. So math max pressure and math min pressure. Math min pressure, math max pressure. Okay, now I need two logic writers. How are you, Big Bad Civic, today? Where do I have my logic chip? They are hiding. So your last video about the black box was quite interesting. Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm just trying to break the game, you know. It has no scientific value, but if it works, it will be funny to watch. We had nice weather today and I'm fine. How are you, sir? I'm fine. I was in the gym today, so I'm a little bit tired, but I'm drinking my coffee right now, so everything will be, or everything should be better. So I will connect here, or maybe here, logic writer and logic writer. So now some cables and let's do it. So this will be a T section, just like this. It will be T section as well. Section here, T section here, T section here, corner here, and corner here, and one more T section here. So let's program this circuit. This will be a easy circuit just for displaying values on these LED displays. So I will rename them. This one will be LED max pressure. Should be a piece of cake. So now I need a screwdriver as always. So this should be math min pressure. Math min pressure. Math min pressure. And this will be math max pressure. Math max pressure. And now I can disconnect one cable to make it easier. Just like this. Now I need output to LED min pressure. LED min pressure. The variable will be setting. Will be LED max pressure. Variable settings. I will return the cable where it was before. I will turn it on and we will see the numbers hopefully. Yeah! That was fast, right? So now we can see the Schmidt trigger is running, or let's say the Schmidt trigger is working, and I want in the greenhouse the pressure between 50 and 55 kPa, and we have there 53.78. So let's say I want it higher. Now I'm running to the greenhouse and I will show you how it works. Piece of cake, no biggie about it. So now I am pumping through this passive vent very cold CO2 inside the greenhouse. So it will be very cold right here. And don't be confused, I'm not using any cooling and any heating in the greenhouse. This radiator pipe right here, it is offline all the time. It doesn't work. Like, I don't want it to work because I don't need it. I was just testing some stuff, so this is just a, let's say, for a display. It is like a fake pipe. So I will wait for the right pressure inside the greenhouse and we will see. So I will wait in the greenhouse. This is the, let's say, exhaust pipe from the greenhouse, which takes the oxygen all the time. And of course it will be later automated, because let's say if I want to be in the greenhouse without my helmet, I need some oxygen here, but right now it takes all the oxygen. We can take a look what is inside the greenhouse. Just 6% of oxygen, and there will be a 0 soon. So I'm going outside. The temperature in the greenhouse is dropping, and this airlock is not automated yet, because I don't want to wait for that airlock all the time if I am going inside or outside. For me it is easier to push the button and then just take a look what it does. So now I can't remember what I wanted. Oh yeah, I am waiting for the pressure. So give me a sec. So the pressure should be between 60 and 65 kPa. Temperature is dropping slowly, so we will see. Maybe I should add LED light somewhere over here, maybe, to see if it is pumping out or what is happening inside the greenhouse. Maybe there on the ceiling, maybe. So I'm still waiting for the guy, if he tell me he's online, or if he can speak on in my Discord, then we will start the video. So this is just basically lurking around. So let's see what I have right here. So I have some nitrogen, I have some oxygen, I have some H2. I don't have the gas displays yet because I didn't decide yet where I want to put them. So this is water, this is the pollutants tank, and this is the buffer tank. So everything is alright. So I will jump on the fabricator. And here we are. Running back to the base to check the pressure, and the pressure is more or less alright, but it is still more than 60 and less than 65. So I will save the game just in case, and I want to show my friend, to friend of mine, how to heat up the greenhouse very fast. So I have a gas with 1076 degrees inside this tank, and that's the gas after the smelting. Sorry, your channel located the last broadcast. So you are here and you are watching me right now, yeah? So if you are perfect, you are in Discord, so let's do it. Can you hear me, sir?
I can indeed, yes.
Ah, perfect, so we are online. So I will try to explain the greenhouse, and it is very easy. Of course there will be some time delay, but you can hear me on the Discord, but the video will be maybe 15 seconds late. So I will explain the controls for the greenhouse. It's not finished yet, but this is the basic control. So with these two dials, as I had in my previous ultimate greenhouse, there is a Schmidt trigger, and I am changing the pressure inside the greenhouse with these two dials. So the Schmidt trigger is now from 60 to 65 kPa. There is no magic about it. So if I will change the pressure, then the magic is happening inside the greenhouse with a volume pump and very cold CO2 on the roof. So basically, I'm going to the greenhouse right now. You can see the temperature here, it's minus 20. So I'm in the greenhouse. And we can see a very small tornado inside the greenhouse. And the pressure is changing very slowly, because this is the exhaust from the greenhouse, and it takes all the oxygen all the time. Later it will be automated, so then I will decide what ratio of oxygen or what ratio of CO2 I want in the greenhouse. But now I would say it's like a hard wired. I don't care about it. So let's heat up the greenhouse very fast, and of course I will save the game before that. Just in case. So this switch right here will turn on the valve beside the tank with the hot gases, which are from the smelting. So basically that's a waste gas. So I would say that waste gas should be in the tanks, like sorted or filtered already. But before sorting that gas and filtering it and cooling it down, I'm using it for heating the greenhouse. So I will flip the switch and we will see some magic. Now the pipe has the very hot gases inside, and the greenhouse will get more pressure, and the temperature will change just rapidly. So we can see the temperature is changing in the greenhouse very fast. It was, I think, minus 22 maybe. So I'm going outside and we can see what is happening in that hot tank with gases. So here we are. So the gases in the tank was about 1000 or 1100. So the temperature is dropping. And we will see a rapid temperature change in the greenhouse. So it was minus 22 and it is minus 10 right now, and it is rising. So basically I am not wasting any energy. Of course, with a lot of solar panels you will have a like unlimited source of energy, but I'm trying to run this base on very few solar panels and a gas generator, which is right here. This tank with the welder fuel, it was probably like 3000 kPa or maybe 5000 kPa when I first time put it into this gas storage. So the gas canister has a very small volume. So if you can imagine how much welder fuel I used for smelting, heating up the greenhouse and doing other stuff, then you will see like it is just a very tiny bit. So I am trying to squeeze all the energy from the welder fuel, because I will need that CO2 and let's say pollutants and other thing anyway. So this is how to do it. Like maybe it is not the most clever way how to do it, but I'm just trying, you know. So we will wait for the greenhouse. This airlock has a very small circuit inside which detects pollutants. If any pollutants are in this airlock, it will pump the air outside. So let's say I don't want to contaminate my greenhouse with the pollutants. So we have almost 10 degrees or maybe more or less, and I'm calculating the temperature like average. So this corner has 4.5 degrees. The other corner has more temperature or higher temperature, it's 16, because the radiator with the pump or with the radiators with hot gases inside are here. So I will switch off the volume pump and we will wait for just a while and we will see what temperature we can get. So almost 9 degrees right here, and the other corner has probably 20 right now, which is good. And of course I am using only one corner to heat up the greenhouse because I don't want to install another 60 pipes or something like that, just to have the radiators on the other side. Of course then the heat dissipation will be better because the flow of the air, it will carry that heat through the greenhouse. So basically if we would have a thermal imaging camera, which we don't have right now, we will see this corner very red, and this corner will be just a slightly red. So let's say we have the desired temperature already. So I will stop the valve right there. I will wait just a while. Now I will activate the volume pump to pump all that hot gases from the greenhouse. So we will see what is happening just outside. So this volume pump is taking the hot gases from that radiators which are here. Of course I could just manually open the valve above the radiators, and the gases will get pumped into the filtration system, but I don't want to filter them yet because I can still use their heat. So it was about 1000 or maybe 1100 degrees in this small tank. So the gas is lost around 400 degrees. So basically they are still hot to heat up the greenhouse next time. So we have almost 23 degrees in the greenhouse. So I'm going back inside. So we will see in a minute or two what is happening in the greenhouse. So we have only 2% of oxygen in the greenhouse, and the greenhouse works like when the plants are generating the heat and the oxygen gets pumped out from the greenhouse through this passive vent. And the point is, when the oxygen is pumped out, the pressure is dropping, and when it drops, let's say a lot, then the Schmidt trigger will start pumping new or fresh cold CO2 inside the greenhouse. So let's say we will hit or maybe 35 degrees in the greenhouse or maybe 38, and when the exchange of the oxygen for the CO2 begins, it will drop the temperature around like 15 degrees. So if it is 35, the temperature in the greenhouse will be after that exchange 20 degrees. And you can have ferns here all the time in the greenhouse. So you don't need to harvest them, or you don't need to do with them anything what you want. I mean, you don't need to move them, or you don't need to harvest them. So I'm going outside. I will check the what is inside the pipe, inside the hot pipe, or I can do something else. So let's take a look. And of course I'm running here like a monkey, like to the greenhouse, then I'm running outside the greenhouse all the time because I'm trying to show and explain how it works. So we will see. There is just a little bit of pressure in that pipe, in that hot pipe or radiator pipe inside the greenhouse, so everything will be pumped out in maybe next 30 seconds or maybe 1 minute. Yeah, it's what I try to do with my power grids. Smallest amount of power to run the most machines. Yes, that's exactly what I am trying to do right here. Let's say the temperature of the gas is like how to say it. If I will pump hot gases into my filtration system right after the smelting, all the gases they will be hot, or let's say more hot than before or warmer than before, and I don't want to do that. I want to use the heat energy from the gases before I will pump them into the tanks. Yeah, exhaust gases. Yeah. So basically, I'm using that energy. I would I would say if you have a some kind of a combustion engine with a turbo unit, the turbo unit is using the energy of the exhaust gases to spin the turbine, which is pumping air inside your engine. Of course, this is not exactly same, but you know, otherwise the hot gases from your engine will go through the exhaust pipe outside, and turbo engines they are using that energy or kinetic energy, I would say, of the gases to spin the turbine. But I am not using the kinetic energy, I'm using the heat energy, I would say, or what is it? I don't know. So the pipe is clean or empty. So I will stop the not this way, I have a logic circuit for it. So let's go inside again. So we are in the greenhouse, and I'm just assuming it took maybe 5 minutes or maybe less than 10 minutes to heat up this large greenhouse from -22 to +25 almost. So that's like almost 50 degrees change in less than 10 minutes. So what do you say, Mighty White? Do you like this way, how to do it?
It's good for a large, yeah. I mean, sitting watching, I remember you setting it up and then you expanding it to 3 high. I was like, it's going to be interesting how he does it. So, yeah, impressive.
And of course there will be people or there will be guys like, no, 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 this is not how to do it. I don't care. I just did it, it works, and it is perfect.
But that's the thing about the game, it doesn't matter. There's no universal way of doing something.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
how you do it. And I've gone big, but I've now challenged myself to go on to Mars
Mm-hmm.
and create rooms as small as possible and try and get them functioning. Like my greenhouse is 3 by 3,
Mm-hmm.
where I'm only using 3 by 2 for the greenhouse.
Mm-hmm.
I've got one wall, basically thing, and it's only single height. And trying to get everything fitted into that small space is a headache.
And I was thinking to make it even larger, maybe 5 or 6 more blocks, so it will be like 1/3 bigger than it is right now. So it will be even more heating, and then you will see like, okay, how the hell can you heat up the greenhouse so big, so fast? And this is the way how to do it. Otherwise, you will have maybe 5 or maybe even 10 wall heaters somewhere. They will take, let's say, 10 kilowatts from your batteries, and the temperature change will be just very, very slow. So, you know.
Yeah, if you're going to go as large as you're saying, I would have one set of radiators at one end and one set at the other, and actually get it, and that'll reduce your time for heat up, especially something so large.
I was thinking about one more radiator pipe, but let's say every tile is like 3 or 5 pipes. So it will be 50 pipes or even more. And I was like, no, 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 I'm not going to do it. It works, so I'm happy with it. And if everything